What up, y'all? On today's episode, we're on the M3. And I want to talk a little bit about the M3 because on the M3, we have a little problems. So if you don't remember, a couple episodes ago when I was working on the M3, we had a steering wheel wobble, or maybe in the beginning of my channel when I first started working on it, I had a steering wheel wobble. Basically, you get in the car, wheel would just be wobbling. Then when you be driving, you got the death wobble. So I went in the car. Took this piece out, and it's like a couple rings behind it. I replaced that. Steering wheel was still wobbling, so I was stumped. I don't know what to do. I go online. I found out that they had a steering wheel kit, and it had a bunch of bearings, all type of stuff that go in the steering wheel. So bought the kit, got the kit, took the steering shaft out, and rebuilt it, which you're gonna see in the video, which I did like a little cell phone thing that I did for my TikTok. Alright, so yeah, we on that steering shaft, dog. So yeah, I had took all them dumb pins off so I can get the steering rack to go down. So now it went down. So now from the bottom, I disconnected it right there. Disconnected it from the top piece right there. And yeah, it came out. So now the steering rack's out, and there you have it. So it also comes with them bushings in this kit. So I had to replace everything that was on that kit. I guess I had to figure it out. Alright, steering wheel's rebuilt. Time to put it back in. New spring, look at that. Oh yeah, I got it set up and it got to go in that hole, man. All right, so now I got it mocked up right there. Now I got to go inside. Now it's sticking out right there, man. I hook this up to this on top, and then that goes to the steering rack. Now I got that side on. Now I got to lift the car up to the bottom. I got them two marks. I just got to put them on, and that's it. I got the steering wheel in, no shaking, super solid. So after I did that, installed everything, put everything back together. Now the steering wheel's solid, don't shake, don't do none of that. So that fixed that problem. So that's one of my problems that I fixed that was wrong with my M3. So I'm very happy about that. Steering wheel don't shake or wobble. We in the game, man. Now, the next thing I had to do, which I did, was cooling system. I had to put it back together because I was just starting the car and I had no coolant, no nothing in the motor, and I wanted to have the motor running longer so I can see if there was any more problems with it. So what I did was I put coolant in the car, put the cooling system on, did all that, and also put gas in the car. So that way, you know what I'm saying, we topped off, we good. We can run the car and we can see if there's any further problems or drive it up and down the block and test it if we have to. So that was another thing I had did on the car. Once again, cell phone footage. Sorry for that. You know, get better, man. I'm working on it. Now we got that line on there, man. Now this line gotta go. So, run that through here quickly. All right, now the cooling system done, dog. So all that's up, you know what I'm saying? We on now, man. Everything's connected. Then, when I would start the car, I would get like an electrical draw, like something, like it wouldn't start, and then when it did start, the power was cut, and then it would cut off. So I'm like, what's wrong with the car? What's going on with the car? So I ended up swapping out alternators, swapping out starters. changed those out. Those still didn't fix the problem. Then we get to the fusible link, which, check it out. So we back at it. Already got an update. I think I found a problem, y'all. Now we're gonna go to the trunk, connect the battery. Gonna get voltage. It's connected. You should have 12 volts. We're back up top, so I'm gonna test this right here. Let's get nothing. 0 volts. I'm gonna test this one. 0 volts. Those two aren't supposed to get voltage because they're not connected to anything. So that one and that one not connected to nothing. So like I said, that one and that one aren't supposed to get voltage because they're not connected to nothing, right? But this one right here, you see that? 12.3 volts. That's coming directly from the trunk battery, so 12.3 volts. And this is his partner right here that comes from the trunk battery. They're connected together, so I get nothing. So my problem lies right here. I trace the wire to the back, put this to it, I'm still getting no power, so I'm getting no power right there. Then I come to the wire up here, tap it, 12 volts. Then I trace the wire up to right here, tap it, 12 volts. Then there's a fuse right here that I found. So I'm getting 12 volts right there, but then I come on this side, and you get nothing. So the fuse is the problem. Fusible link in the E36. So yeah, after I swapped the alternator, it did nothing. Same problem, swapped the starter, same problem. Then traced the problem back to the fusible link. Changed the fusible link. I got way better power, way more everything. Everything's good, it's holding power, all that. But I still had one problem that I forgot about. And that was kind of my fault, so I'm gonna explain that to you in a minute. Give me a second. All right, so back to the electrical. So then my car would start sometimes and it wouldn't start, then it would start, then it would start sometimes. And I had remembered I had replaced a brand new wiring harness. My wiring harness was fried, so I put a whole brand new wiring harness on there. And there was one thing that I forgot. The one thing I forgot. On these cars, when you swap the engines, what I did on this one, because this is an S52, you're supposed to cut one of the pins that go right here. And that's basically what it was. So I cut the pin. Once I cut the pin, car fires up every time. So that fixed the electrical issue. So with that being said, it's a couple issues that I fixed with this video. So that's why I wanted to let y'all know. Keeping y'all updates with the M, you know what I'm saying? Next, we'll do another update on the M, because I want to bring y'all all up to speed with everything that's going on with it and all that. And then we'll start jumping into some other cars, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so the M3, that was the electrical problem with that. That's it for this episode. Next episode, we'll get into some more problems that I was having with this car that I had to fix. And then, yeah, we'll keep going from there. E34 wagon is in storage at the moment, so sorry y'all, but if y'all do have any comments, any questions, anything, holla at me, and I got y'all, don't trip. Peace.